everyone, and welcome to my channel. I've got the full looking through the back door, the new version, basically it's called, but they're very, very old cards for those who have been asking. Thank you. And and they want to talk. Okay, yeah, someone's not going to be able to transition. This is going to be interesting. This is actually a viewer's request. So I'll just read it out, and I'll put, I would love to see a reading on Friar Tuck and the President of the United States 47th Administration. If they find out he is the word, because apparently that's a trigger word, and has embezzled, is that grounds to, well, that is grounds to kick him out of the US. Yeah, it actually is. Despite the fact all the friendship and everything like that Trump has with Charles, yeah, it is, absolutely. But again, will it happen? Could be interesting because, especially with Doge and NGOs and Elon now doing what he's doing best, and finding money trails that are, sent overseas for certain humanitarian and charities and everything like that, not going, to the actual charity itself. We've got confirmation, Sentebale, Richard Miller, who is the CEO. Okay, that one wants to talk, so we'll keep that one out. Richard Miller, who is the CEO or resigned. Previously, I think he resigned around about December. He actually has declared that, yes, they, that Sentebale got funds from Usaid, as well as others like UNICEF and Global Fund and whatever. And also African Parks has also advertised that they've got a stack load of funds from Usaid. There's two charities there. One is put his tail between his legs and resign, and of course using Dr. Sophie, and I don't say her surname because I can't pronounce it properly and I respect her, so I just call her Dr. Sophie. But yeah, I mean, she's starting to call him out. So, despite the fact this is all technically happening within Africa and America, Africa and UK, I mean, he doesn't hesitate to have a go at Trump at any time, and there's a lot of things that Trump could look into. Not so much Trump, but his administration, so to speak. So with the Knight of Swords jumping out and wanting to stay on the table, let's find out. Let's find out what the truth is going to finally come out about USAID, or USAID, however it's said. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords reversed, and that's a nasty change, an absolute nasty change. I mean, that is an attack, and that is all over mainstream media. So, the truth can't be buried. It definitely can't be buried, and it's been too long going. A lot of betrayal here, a lot of betrayal with the Three of Swords reverse. You've also got the Two of Swords reverse here, so someone was in denial. They were in denial. This is the kind of card that I'm looking for. This is the kind of card that brings hope, especially in this kind of reading, because when it's reversed, it means that someone has literally taken off that blindfold. You can still see. Horses come in. Someone's come, literally, to say, look what happened. Or you keep your emotions behind you. Don't worry about your emotions. These swords here, the swords of truth, could even say the pillar of truth. These swords are actually weighing you down. All right, there he is. There he is, the King of Pentacles himself. And he's the Traveler as well. So these cards are hot, 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 hot. Okay, so yes, I know. People say, well, he's not the king. He's not. But he's the king of his own empire. And Dr. Sophie has also said that she was supposed to have gone in and been Team Sussex kind of thing, and try to diffuse all the bad publicity about the toxic Sussex squad, brand, well, forget the squad, brand, absolutely. And she said, no, sorry, I'm not going to do that for you. There's also a lot of other proof around as well, where I do believe someone has actually said that because Chris Martin was actually playing in Grifters, and of course we know that Harry's friends with these kind of people, then the reading that I just posted up last night also confirmed, sorry, was it last night or the night before? Anyway, it was a couple of readings ago, and also confirmed that, yeah, definitely he was actually involved, because we had confirmation, even pulling out extra line, we had confirmation that he was definitely involved. I did a little bit of research after that reading, and it turns out that the King of Cups, that is probably their therapist, I do believe as well. I'm still sticking to that, but the King of Cups can absolutely be Chris Martin, and he came through. So there's also confirmation as well that Harry is well and truly involved in a lot of things. All right, 9 of Cups, reverse, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, reverse. He's absolutely ruined. He's ruined. He's ruined. Something has happened. It's got to the point now where it does definitely look like that something's going to happen to the player now. He's ruined. I mean, I think this Sentebale thing has just going to blow open a whole lot of, can of worms. It's sort of like, someone actually was able to say something that they couldn't say, use the, arcane kind of thing to bait them, and saying that, they're prejudiced, basically. I couldn't say that. It wasn't the mainstream media. That had nothing to do. This Sentebale has absolutely nothing to do with the mainstream media, and nothing to do with the British royal family at all. At all. I mean, they severed ties when Harry took all this over. This was between him and on behalf of his mother, and and the other prince as well that was there, that has also retired. So this new merchant, this Ace of Pentacles, all this money that he has been receiving through his charities, and from memory, I'll have to check, but from memory, because I haven't got a printout there, the money that was sent over to African Parks was from 2016, I believe, could even be more. Earlier. But it was whenever it was invented, and of course there was a lot of collusion. January the 6th, Biden administration, yada yada yada. So there's all this stuff that's coming out, and because of the freedom of speech, despite the fact that YouTube still has a lot of trigger words, there is other avenues like X and Facebook now that things are being printed, and mainstream media can't ignore it. Otherwise they're not going to get the clicks, and that's what they survive on. The betrayal that we've got here is all about illicit substances. That's probably the best way that, again, without triggering, that I can say. It's an overindulging here, well and truly overindulging, not only just alcohol, but other stuff as well. I think at this stage, without pulling any cards, I think someone who was in denial, which more than likely would be the Trump administration, about King Harry, about the player, right? I have a horrible feeling that because all the money's been cut off now, that they are slowly seeing that this one is ruined, and he did, he lied, right? He lied somewhere. He either lied on the visa or he lied in the book. Well, the book's full of lies, so we believe that, so fine. So that means that he would have declared it on the visa, right? There he is there. Harry the Hermit, and it's Dark Hermit. So this here in the middle, and all the betrayal, the deception, and the substance abuse is now come through to Dark Harry. This is also in the middle. This is moving into calmer waters with the 6 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles and a Justice reverse. So it's very, very unstable at the moment. It's unlevel. It doesn't look like at this stage it's going to go to court. I think they may, and this has come up before too in a few other readings, they may actually say to him, mate, get out. Do yourself a favour and get out before we actually have to do something, because at this stage they don't want it to go to court. They don't want this Dark Harry, this, traveller, right? They don't want him to find it like he usually does in court, like what he's doing with his IPP status, or for the name of our late Queen. Again, this is classic Trump. He's a royalist, he's a monarchist, like we all are technically, but it's all in the name of the our late Queen here, because you've got the Queen of Pentacles, that they more than likely they're going to tell him, go away, we don't want this to go to court. He's going to be very, very stupid if they do. Very, very stupid if he's going to start fighting it. All right. Two of Cups, Page of Wands, Two of Wands, and Five of Swords with the Moon. Good Lord. Could we get any more toxic? All right. Okay. Well, let's unpack this one. There's a good chance that Harry's going to probably do something. We're talking Dark Harry here, the traveller, obviously. He's going to talk about the late Queen or whatever. And I'm saying the late Queen because of the Queen of Pentacles. That's always, when I used to read on her, it was always a card that resonated with. And, of course, she was on the cusp. So, yeah. At the end of the day, that was our late Queen's card. And the Queen of Pentacles is the highest Queen in the deck before she goes to the Empress anyway. So, of course, it's going to be our late Queen. So, it looks like they're going to try and do some sort of deal, but it's not going to work because you've got two twos here. You've got two, which are ordeals and options. Actually doing something, actually joining together some sort of new partnership or whatever. No. And also with the Page of Wands, this message that's come out from the Page of Wands, it's not doing him any good whatsoever with his reputation, despite the fact that he was ruined right from the get-go of this reading. Of course, it's now filtering through here, and the Trump administration, whoever it is, whether it's Usaid or whether it's the immigration side of things or even Trump himself, they really can't be seen to be aligning with all the horrible, murky stuff, which is, again, right from the top, or this from the moon, the deceptions, the lies, it's really, really horrible. It's really horrible. They're not having it, basically. Five of Swords, they're not going to put up with it. He's going to argue, he's going to banter, he's going to come up with all this thing. The one thing they don't want to do is take it to court. So they'll probably turn around and they're going to go, no, you're not going to do this. No, we're not joining a partnership. No, we're not going to argue with you. Not this time around. All right. And there he is there, sulking. The Hangman, so the Five of Cups, Hangman, Nine of Swords reverse, Hangman reverse, Nine of Wands upright, and the Queen of Swords. That is probably some sort of contract and or divorce. The fact that it's reverse, hardcore. Whatever it is that he has got one battle. He's got one battle left, and he's sulking. Literally sulking here. I mean, you can even see this guy's got more hair, obviously, in his head. But he's sulking. He's been told, look, there's nothing more you can do. You got to get, put your big girl's knickers on and get out, basically, because we've already been told there's no argument here. You've got to move on. Probably best go into calmer waters yourself without us having to, take you to court, kind of thing. It doesn't matter what you're offering us. Doesn't matter what kind of agreement you want. sorry, mate. It's got to the stage, I think, where the administration has said they don't care anymore. It probably has created a lot of problems for Trump to support him, despite the fact that he did say earlier he's not going to do it because his wife's horrible. Well, his wife is horrible. We know that. We've got cards to prove it. We've got receipts to prove it. And now we've even got Dr. Sophie that has 100% confirmed it in writing, and that's sitting in court as well. High Commission, High Court of England, nonetheless. So, teaming up with this one, with Harry, just because of the royal family, is not doing this administration any favours at all. And I am sure that despite the fact there's no pentacles here, I can't see any pentacles here, except for him being a pentacle one anyway, I think they're going to not involve the money as a favour, but he is going to be told he's going to have to go. He's going to have to just basically move on. That's two cards that have come through that have confirmed here they need to move on. Go into calmer waters, go to another country. Just basically go. Get over yourself and go. Stop hanging around. Stop waiting for something. Stop cashing in on Biden, because obviously they left him funding and everything as well, and cashing in on the royal family because of his association with our late Queen. It is not going to work as soon as these funds are discovered of what's happened, not only Sentebale, but also African Park and Lord knows what else. Archewell, absolutely, 100%. So, yeah, it is 100% going to be looked at, but at this stage they don't want to bring it into court because we've got justice reverse, but they are going to tell him he needs to make a move. So let's just say they're not going to accept any agreements, any offers, nothing at all. It could also be leading up to the divorce as well, because at the end of the day they can't kick her out. She's American, right? There's no way he's got citizenship, because he would have had to denounce his titles, and that's not going to happen. No way. She'll divorce him before the titles, before that goes. So, yeah, great question. I know a lot of people have lost a little bit of faith with Trump, saying that. And to be fair, I did too, because I thought he was stronger. I do understand his loyalty towards the late Queen, and also Charles and everything as well. However, basically enough is enough. You can't deny looking at what's actually happened with all the funds that have come from the US government for his charities. So, yeah. All right. Please like, share and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.